Good evening, viewers. You're watching 7 at 7, the only news bulletin where I curate the day's top 7 stories for our viewers. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. These are the headlines. Biggest news break in Moosewala assassination. India Today accesses 1.38 minutes. 1.38 minute call from the murderers to gangster Lawrence Bishnoi confirming the murder of Moosewala. The Moosewala murder tapes nail the gangster nexus between Lawrence Bishnoi and Canada-based Goldie Brar. In the tape, Bishnoi tells his aide to inform Goldie about the murder. Actor Salman Khan meets Mumbai CP over threat letter, submits application for a weapon license for protection. Big showdown over Delhi liquor policy. Lieutenant Governor accuses Delhi Deputy CM of corruption. Kejriwal hits back, calls charges baseless.
जेल से हमें डर नहीं लगता. तुम लोग सावरकर की औलाद हो, जिसने अंग्रेजों से माफी मांगी थी. हम लोग भगत सिंह की औलाद हैं. अंग्रेजों के सामने झुकने से मना कर दिया और फांसी पर लटक गया.
Political showdown over Prime Minister Modi, Har Ghar Tiranga push. Rahul Gandhi claims Khadi flag makers' livelihood destroyed. Union Minister Rijiju accuses Congress of raising irrelevant issues. After massive cross-voting in President polls, now opposition unity for Vice President polls collapses. TMC will not back Margaret Alva. Mamta furious over not being consulted. Alva retorts, says not the time for whataboutery. Actor Ajay Devgan and Suraya win the Best Actor awards for their movies. Tanhaji and Sura Raj Poturu. South actress Aparna Bala Murali wins Best Actress award. All right, viewers, India Today has the biggest exclusive on the Sidhu Moosewala murder case. Listen in to these tapes.
The chilling murder tape that will make your blood run cold. The biggest clincher yet in the Sidhu Moosewala murder investigation is with India Today alone, and it confirms beyond doubt the role of dreaded gangster Lawrence Bishnoi. Let's first play out for you the full 1 minute 38-second phone tap in which the murderer, the man who killed Sidhu Moosewala, calls his boss Lawrence Bishnoi to say yes, the job is done.
Hello?
हेलो हाँ जी बोलिए.
बात हो सकती है?
हाँ बिल्कुल हो सकती है.
करवाना ही जरूरी है. हाँ जी
एक मिनट.
हाँ थोड़ा जल्दी बताए थी लगे होल्ड पे.
चलो
लाइव स्पीकर ऑन करें. गोल्डन लाइफ ऑन. मेरी गल सुन. बहुत बहुत मुबारक भरा नु. ठीक हो? ठीक हो?
हाँ मैं ठीक है.
अब मैं ज्ञानी चढ़ाता गड्डी.
हैं?
ज्ञानी चढ़ाता गड्डी.
की करता?
मैं ज्ञानी चढ़ाता गड्डी. उससे वाला मारता है.
मारता?
मारता मारता.
Okay, cut off.
This is the biggest breakthrough yet in the Moosewala murder investigation. Moments after killing the world-famous singer, one of the killers called Bishnoi while he was behind bars, while he was inside Tihar jail to confirm that yes, हमने Moosewala को मार दिया. It also confirms the role of Canada-based gangster Goldie Brar. Listen carefully to the tape. You can hear the mention of Goldie's name.
स्पीकर ऑन करें. गोल्डन लाइफ ऑन. मेरी गल सुन. बहुत बहुत मुबारक भरा नु. ठीक हो? स्पीकर ऑन करें. गोल्डन लाइफ ऑन. मेरी गल सुन. बहुत बहुत मुबारक भरा नु. ठीक हो?
India Today's Arvind Ojha had even confronted Lawrence Bishnoi over his murder Moosewala plot, and here's how the gangster had responded to repeated questions at the time.
बिश्नोई, सलमान खान को आपने धमकी दिलवाई? हैं? सिद्धू मूसेवाला मरवाया? बिश्नोई?
Every update Every lead was being sent across to Lawrence Bishnoi, and it's clear that the Don plotted the murder of Sidhu Moosewala while seated in Delhi's maximum security Tihar jail. He had access to his aides, he had access to a phone while behind bars, and that's how Bishnoi, with ease, pulled off this high-profile murder 300 kilometers away from Delhi in Punjab's Mansa.
इंडिया टुडे के हाथ लगा सिद्धू मूसेवाला हत्याकांड में अब तक का सबसे बड़ा सबूत 1 मिनट 38 सेकंड की ये ऑडियो कॉल, जिसमें तिहाड़ जेल में बंद लॉरेंस बिश्नोई अपने एसोसिएट से बातचीत कर रहा है। ये बातचीत ठीक सिद्धू मूसेवाले की हत्या के बाद हुई थी। इसमें लॉरेंस बिश्नोई का जो शूटर है वो लॉरेंस बिश्नोई को बता रहा है कि सिद्धू मूसेवाले की हत्या कर दी गई है। अब पंजाब पुलिस इस ऑडियो कॉल पर आगे की अपनी जांच को आगे बढ़ाएगी। कैमरामैन मृदुल के साथ अरविंद ओझा, इंडिया टुडे।
Viewers, what these audio tapes essentially do also is establish very clearly the involvement of Canadian-based gangster Goldie Barar. We're going to keep a keen eye and keep getting you all the developments in the story. I want to shift focus to the big political story right now, which is an all-out war over the flag, the Indian flag, the Tiranga. Now, the latest Har Ghar Tiranga is a campaign which the Prime Minister and the BJP has embarked on. The Congress has hit back saying that a man who worked as a pracharak for many decades, insinuating Prime Minister Modi, an organization like the RSS which never hoisted the Indian flag for 52 years, him being a part of it, is talking about the importance of the national flag. Here's more.
Har Ghar Tiranga. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called upon citizens of the country to join this special movement to mark the 75th anniversary of India's independence. Prime Minister Modi has urged citizens to hoist or display the national flag in their homes between August 13th and Independence Day on the 15th. Prime Minister Modi made the appeal on Twitter, saying the Har Ghar Tiranga movement will deepen citizens' connect with the national flag. The principal opposition, Congress, has dismissed the drive. The Grand Old Party's chief spokesperson, Jairam Ramesh, fired the hypocrisy Zindabad jibe at the Prime Minister and RSS. Jairam Ramesh said Prime Minister Modi was a pracharak of the RSS that didn't hoist the national flag for 52 years in Nagpur. Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra too joined the attack and asked the Prime Minister to fulfill demands of Khadi workers who make national flags. The Khadi industry is protesting the government's decision to allow polyester tricolour flags. The BJP, meanwhile, has hit back at the Congress.
हर घर तिरंगा फहराने की मुहिम के खिलाफ जो जयराम रमेश जी ने जहरीला बयान दिया है, ये उनकी घटिया मानसिकता और मानसिकता की दिवालियापन को बताता है।
पूरे घर घर में 20 करोड़ घरों में हम संदेश लेके जाएंगे देश महान बनाने का, और घर घर में यह शान तिरंगा का बढ़ेगा, तभी ये देश महान होगा।
Chief Ministers of BJP-ruled states are leaving no stone unturned to make the Har Ghar Tiranga drive successful.
हर घर तिरंगा 11 से 17 अगस्त के बीच में एक बृहद अभियान चलेगा पूरे देश के अंदर।
11 আগষ্টৰ পৰা 15 আগষ্টত পতাকা উত্তোলন কৰাটো কিন্তু কোনেও নাপাহৰিব। এনআৰসিত গৈ এপ্লাই কৰিলে নহয় মই ইণ্ডিয়ান সিটিজেন বুলি, পতাকা উত্তোলন কৰিহে প্ৰমাণ দিব লাগিব যে মই প্ৰকৃততে ভাৰত মাতাৰ সন্তান, হয় নে নহয়?
In Himachal Pradesh, a group of Indo-Tibetan border police jawans hoisted the tricolour in freezing temperatures and inspired people to participate in the drive. The BJP has claimed that nearly 20 crore citizens will join the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign. The party has instructed its workers to reach out to common people to ensure their participation. With Himanshu Mishra in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
The big other political controversy of the day is the LG has asked that the CBI now take over the investigation in the Aam Aadmi Party's liquor policy, to which Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister, hit out at the government, at the LG, saying they are not afraid. Lots of charges going backwards and a lot of retorts as well coming in. on a number of flashpoints that have taken place where Kejriwal versus the centre is concerned. I spoke to Gautam Gambhir, Delhi MP, a short while ago on it. Mr. Gambhir, appreciate you joining us. Theke ki sarkar to Savarkar ki aulad. It's got that dirty, sir.
Who's made it dirty? I think in last 7 years, Delhi government has fooled the people of Delhi. And when during COVID times, when Delhi needed ration, thousands and thousands of migrants were thrown out of Delhi. And when Delhi needed oxygen, they played dirty politics on oxygen as well. And now we all knew during that time, Delhi Chief Minister was the first one to open all these liquor shops, and there were so many queues outside those liquor shops, violating all the lockdown protocols. And in fact, we should all say that he should change the name from Aam Aadmi Party to a Thekedar ki party. And that is very unfortunate because he's lied on all fronts in last 7 years. People should ask him this question. In last 7 years, when you talk about this Delhi model, how many school, colleges, hospital, community kitchens, how much has been invested on infrastructure, how many flyovers, all these things have been done in Delhi. In last 7 years, unfortunately, nothing. So it is very unfortunate that people who call themselves as Aam Aadmi Party have betrayed the people of Delhi on every front.
Mr. Gambhir, the fact
and
is
when he
that...
talks about, and
right, go ahead,
I just heard that he spoke about... I just heard that he said that Savarkar ki aulad, और हम माफी नहीं मांगते. How many times has he apologized to the people of Delhi? How many times has he apologized to the other politicians as well? He should ask himself this question. I hope that he has some mirror in his house as well where he can see his own face.
Mr. Gambhir, the Aam Aadmi Party and Mr. Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister, says this is all vindictive politics. This is a game plan that after Satyendra Jain, you're using the ploy of the CBI through the LG to try and corner none else but Manish Sisodia. These are central agencies being misused by you.
See, if he is that honest and he always portrayed himself as probably the most honest man and most honest party in the country, then why is he scared about any investigation? If you're absolutely crystal clear, if you live your life in black and white, you don't have to worry about any investigations. Go, join the investigations and come out absolutely clean. If there is something wrong, if there is something fishy, then only you get scared of the investigations. No, if Manish Sisodia or for that matter, the CM of Delhi is so honest and his party and his government is so honest, he should join the investigation. There's nothing wrong in it.
Mr. Gambhir, the Chief Minister says we had predicted this. You wrongly implicated Satyendra Jain and now you are trying to get in Manish Sisodia. They had said that they had predicted this, that you're going to do this.
Yeah, because he knew that there was something fishy he's done and eventually he's going to get exposed. And that is why he was trying to probably try and play that victim card again, which he has played in last 7 years. He's always played himself as a victim. He has done nothing for the people of Delhi. So as I just mentioned it to you, if he's so honest, if he thinks that his party and his colleagues are so honest and they've been tainted, he should join the investigation and probably come out clean. No one is stopping him from coming out clean. But why is he so scared, or why is he playing this victim card again when the Deputy CM is asked to join the investigation? Because they have done something which needs to be exposed, which needs to be told to the people of Delhi.
Mr. Gambhir, the other charge at your doorstep is that the Bharatiya Janata Party is trying to hide its own inadequacies, its own failings. They give an example. Why is it that the LG, the government, is trying to stop the Delhi Chief Minister from travelling to Singapore to talk about the Delhi model of governance? It's a ploy because you don't want to. Narendra Modi can travel all across the country as Prime Minister or the world as Prime Minister. What's wrong in Arvind Kejriwal from going to Singapore, they're asking?
What is the Delhi model? First he needs to come out and tell the people of Delhi what is the Delhi model. Giving free electricity, and that also where 11 lakh houses are paying for the entire electricity of Delhi people, or the people of Delhi for that matter. And what is Delhi model? Free water, and that also dirty water. What is Delhi model? That not even one single hospital, college, no flyovers, nothing on infrastructure, nothing has been built in Delhi in last 7 years. Tell me how many school, colleges, hospital has he opened in last 7 years? What model is he talking about? Does he want to make Singapore like Delhi or Delhi like Singapore? Because he's already promised earlier as well that he wants to make Delhi like London, Paris, New York. No, sorry.
No, sir, those reservations...
I just want to know from you, what is that Delhi model? What is... No, I'm just saying that he needs to tell people of Delhi what is that Delhi model. What has he done in last 7 years? Apart from giving free electricity, which is paid by 11 lakh houses in Delhi, and free water, which also is dirty water now. Tell me what exactly is the Delhi model? Where is the education? Where is the health infrastructure? Where are the flyovers? Where is infrastructure development in Delhi? Can he come out and just explain to people of Delhi, and he can travel wherever he wants after that?
Sir, I'll ask you one final question before I let you go. What the Delhi government is saying is those can be the government's reservation on the Delhi model, but if there is an invitation, an international invitation at that, why stall it? The Prime Minister travels the world, why stall a Chief Minister from travelling?
First of all, it was only for the mayors, and if he still wants to go there, that is up to him. I have just one single question to him. He should come out and open and talk about Delhi model to the people of Delhi. He is the CM of Delhi, and people of Delhi needs to know what is his model. That is all that matters. And I've already explained this to you. The Delhi model is nothing, just advertisement, nothing beyond that. And it is just the perception that he has created through media and his advertisement, nothing beyond that. He's fooled the people of Delhi in the last 7 years. He'll continue to fool the people of Delhi with his so-called image which he wants to build. That is all he has Delhi model to show to the people of Delhi.
So he is saying that because the Aam Aadmi Party is going into Gujarat, going into Himachal and going with the calling card of the Delhi model, that's what scares the BJP.
Yeah, because there is no such model. It is just false promises. It is nothing beyond that. It is only through advertisement. It is only through ads. Nothing beyond that. You'll get to know the results in next coming months as well. How much is he going to be successful in Gujarat and other places? He's got, apart from probably Delhi, which he's fooled the people of Delhi, and probably making Khalistanis enter in Punjab through on those bases, he's been able to form a government in Punjab. Apart from that, he's not that big where Bharatiya Janata Party needs to be scared of him.
All right, sir, well, that would be for the people of Gujarat and Himachal to decide. Appreciate the time that you've taken out and joined us. All right, viewers, let's cut across now to the latest that is coming in the Udaipur murder case. At the back of it, in a sensational revelation, it has come to fore that Pakistan terrorist Rizwan plotted to kill Nupur Sharma. A 24-year-old terrorist was arrested from the India-Pakistan international border in the Sri Ganganagar district of Rajasthan. Rajasthan police has said that the Pakistan national who crossed over to India via the international border to kill suspended BJP spokesperson Nupur Sharma was influenced by Pakistan-based organization Tehreek-e-Labbaik. Terrorist Rizwan said he was agitated by Nupur's comments. Meanwhile, it has also come to the fore that some arrested terrorist is the one who vandalized Maharaja Ranjit Singh's idol in Pakistan in 2021. This is what he has confessed to the Rajasthan police.
नहीं, ये अकेला ही था. इसके किसी और साथी का बॉर्डर के उस पार या इस पार अभी होने की कोई पुष्टि नहीं हुई है. दूसरा, ये बॉर्डर क्रॉस नहीं कर पाया था. ये फेंस के उस तरफ ही था जब बीएसएफ ने इसे देखा, चैलेंज किया और इसे एप्रीहेंड किया. और अभी तक इसके कोई लोकल कनेक्शंस इंडिया में या कोई इसके पीछे वहां पर कोई इसको मोटिवेट कर रहा हो ऐसा नहीं लगता. ये कोई बहुत ज्यादा प्रिपेयर्ड नहीं था. सिर्फ एक चाकू के अलावा इसके पास कुछ और नहीं था. ज्यादा इसके पास करेंसी भी नहीं थी. ये बस एक रिलीजियसली बहुत ज्यादा मोटिवेटेड है, सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड है ऐसा लग रहा है. और जिस मकसद से चूंकि इतना ये कट्टर है, ये इधर आने की बात बता रहा है.
All right, viewers, let's shift focus. The big war, the language wars continue to simmer, once again coming to the boil in the latest incident this time around. Actor Kicha Sudeep, Dhanush Vijay, Deva Konda raised the North versus South divide. Kicha Sudeep, in an exclusive interview with India Today, weighed in on the North and South divide, stating that cinema is beyond language and no one should term it as North or South. At the press conference of the Grey Man, Dhanush said he would rather prefer being called as an Indian actor and not a South actor. He also said that every film is a national film and not South Indian film. Actor Vijay Devarkonda also, in a similar tune, suggested he hoped tags like North and South actors disappeared soon and that there is only Indian cinema and not North and South cinema.
It's been an industry which has always, now it's loud, but we've always been working with each other. It's just that now we're doing cinema where the entire country watches, and it's about time that this happens. I think I'm looking forward to the day where it's no longer called North and South and it's just called Indian cinema and Indian actor.
It will be really great if we function together and make movies for everybody, not just South audience or North audience. It's not regional film, it's a national film, not regional film. Every film is a national film. You know, people watch South films, we watch North film, like every film is for everybody. You know, especially with the digital platforms, now everybody has easy access to watch everybody's work. Every talents are easily seen, you know, people can, like, this is a great time to be an actor as well. If you do a good job, if you do your job right, you are noticed by everybody. So it's just great. It just doesn't make sense even now at these times to mention me or anybody as South actor. We're just actors from India, Indian actors.
All right, viewers, let's shift focus right now to all that's going down in our neighbouring island nation of Sri Lanka. Massive crackdown on protesters 2 days after Lanka's new president Ranil Wickremesinghe took oath. The People's Movement, led by protest leaders in Colombo, was in full swing till Wednesday. Protesters were seen outside government buildings raising slogans. In the last 12 hours, there is an increase in military activity in the capital. Lankan security forces raided a protest camp occupying government grounds in the main city of Colombo and cleared out a section of it. A sign that the country's new president was cracking down a day after his swearing-in. Army completely taking over the presidential secretariat in Colombo. Huge security was deployed outside Galle Face. Military armoured vehicles have also been deployed near the president's house. You're watching our Fact Check segment where we bust certain claims masquerading to be facts on social media platforms and WhatsApp group. There's a claim floating about that GST has been imposed on crematorium service. The fact check on that, incorrect. 18% GST is only for work contracts inside the crematorium. Nothing to do with crematorium services.